Okay, people, listen. This is basically a live specimen of Morgellon that I actually got for you guys. Okay, this is when, sometimes you feel you're dreaming that a raindrop is coming off your face, body, wherever. Okay, this is what Morgellon really looks like. I mean, this is the clear version of what Morgellon looks like. Okay, this is the way it is, where basically you may find this thing on the floor, you may find it anywhere. If it falls in your body, it will turn to a sore almost immediately. Okay? Um, I basically, this thing about waiting years to actually find what it is, that's not going to happen. To me, I am very, very concerned because this fungi is an epidemic. And I mean that for a fact. I can almost guarantee you that basically no less than 1 in 10 persons is already infected with this thing. The thing with this Morgellon, it basically takes a little time before it builds up. It may be a little itch here and there and so forth, and then after that, basically, it starts growing. What this thing does is slowly but surely is coating your body. This thing has basically a chemical effect. Once it touches water, basically this will basically convert the water to part of his body. You're going to see this on the next video that I will put up right after this, because in regards to what this one's going to show you is right now this thing is going to dry out, okay? And what's going to be left, and I'm going to show, I'm going to explain to you what the, basically, what the main source of Morgellons is. The main source. What is actually the main body of this Morgellon? Actually, okay, basically those little follicles that you see, that apparently you've seen, people put up pictures about it, that is the main source. I will be putting up that video. I actually have one where that thing comes to life just from that. It automatically basically converts the water and fills the body to the mucus state that it is right now. Now this is where, I mean, okay, yeah, that little greenish or whatever in the back, that's only because I actually, where I have it, I actually had this in a box of screws and everything, and there was green anchors in back there. That's the only reason why you see that dark spot there. But beyond that, I mean, the one that's clear is because there's nothing. This is a chameleon, like I told you people. All right? So what's going to end up happening is this thing, I'm probably going to rush it a little, only because of the reason I can't wait for this thing to actually do the full thing. So basically, in regards to, because I'm actually going to move to the other one. The other one's going to be unbelievable. You people are going to be able to see this thing come to life. Now, this animal is very hard to get off your body, because the thing is basically, look, oh, well, it's starting to move now, so I won't rush it yet. I mean, I think it will be around 7 minutes where it gets to the part that it goes dormant, okay? And then you're going to see it actually move. The main body will actually move. I mean, this is going to, what is going to happen, guys? I mean, I am going to find the way to 100% get rid of this, okay? There is no way in the world, I mean, because the problem I've got is I'm scared of what's going on, because I'm concerned, because I've seen the state and the things that the doctors are doing to people that are basically going down there for help. They're not getting it. They're basically being told they're being trying to send them to a psychiatrist, and because nobody actually claims what the hell this thing is yet. So this is going to be done right now. I mean, because before summer, basically, I will have some. Well, I will have a way to cure this thing, because I'm trying to find. The way I've been doing it is very harsh, but I have an idea in regards to this thing. I mean, I'm investing a lot of freaking money on this just to basically find out what the hell's going on and how to do this, because in regards to it, look, your house is contagious. Because if you have it there, you got to clean your home, because you also have these follicles that basically are uh, the little hair particles that this thing drops is a main body. It is the actual body. That is the main thing. So those, some of these people are showing you those little colorful things. Look, that thing is actually growing your body. It's on your body. Those hairballs that you basically see, that is also a main body because it has everything it needs is in there. This is the way this thing gets around. This is the way basically this thing actually gets, how do you catch Morgellons? I might as well answer that. One, by touch. You won't even know it because this little piece of crap here will jump to the body almost immediately, especially if you're in an active section. If you touch somebody that has Morgellons and you touch basically an active section, if the person is highly infected, it doesn't matter where you touch them because this thing doesn't just cover one little section, it covers the whole body. Two, residue. This stuff jumps off and basically it waits for a host. Three, now I've been curious about the airborne, but I think it might be because of what happens is it lets go a small enough particle that basically it actually I've noticed it where basically it floats in the air and basically in regards to it. So yeah, it doesn't go airborne. There are a lot of people out there. Now you ought to watch basically that section and middle to the right, those little things. Watch that because in a few minutes you're going to see the actual the thing that basically the hair-like that is the main body. This thing is going to move, it's going to shift, and it's going to move. I was actually shocked when I saw this because in regards to it, I was not expecting that. On the next video, I'm going to bring this back to life. And you're not going to believe what happens. I mean, this thing is going to be moving. You're going to see it. There is not going to be a situation where the thing won't move or whatever and so forth. Now, this thing is basically highly contagious, and I think it's also contagious to the dogs and animals. Okay, here it comes. Look right in the middle of that line. You're going to see that thing is going to move. And basically, but but this is basically where you're going with this. That little hacking cough you've got. You feel something. Basically, there's your animal as you see it, okay? You saw that move. And it's going to stay there in regards to it. This is where basically it's going to be. That hacking cough is this thing as a mucus going into your body. Basically, it is going right into your body, and it's actually, building and growing in there. One of the things I've noticed, while you're hurting this thing, actually your stomach will basically make some movement because what this thing does, it has a chemical connection throughout the whole body. A fungi is supposed to, a lot of times, moves as one. And even though there are multiple bodies, it all becomes almost like one. And this is one of the reasons why these people can't find it, because the reason you can't find it is because this thing actually becomes clear. Okay? Now, the next, check out the website. Basically, what is it? Well, basically, I haven't put much. I mean, most of the videos are there, but I'm actually going to start adding some of the things that we need in regard. Check out Morgellons.us. Okay, and in regards to that, basically, that'll help and so forth. So, if you check out Morgellons.us, you basically will end up getting basically, that is a website that I put up and so forth. But basically, this thing is costing me a lot of freaking money to actually, but the problem is, I went to that conference, and there ain't no way in hell that I'm going to let anybody that I know that has this stuff basically wait 11 years before they decide. The suffering that basically I went through before I started basically getting rid of this thing, and it was basically, there ain't no way in hell I'm going to let anybody else live through it. All right? Thanks.